How can you stay out of trouble with the Trading Bull Sentiment Index? In this short video, I'm going to show you how to find it, and I will show you how to use it. You can easily find it when you're inside of Trading Bull just simply by clicking up here. A sentiment index is to give us an idea if the market is bullish or if the market is bearish, right? There's quite a lot of them out there. Some are decent, some are good, some less good. Let me show you here in black and white how our indices work. So the indicator here in the very bottom will either shift from being green to being gray and red. The higher up on the green side means just more bullish, and when it's red it just means bearish, and the gray means that it's neutral. Now this is how most places will show you a sentiment index, but we try to make it slightly more intuitive. So here, for example, we have plotted it against gold. If you're interested in any other markets, then you will just simply choose whatever market you like here. Now let's take a look at gold as an example. We can see that on this 4-hour chart, and then from the beginning of January, the index was last time bearish when the price was at 2,633, and then it spent most of the time being bullish up until we reached 2,765, and then it turned bullish again, and then turned bearish for a couple of days, and then it turned bullish and spent most of the time being bullish. In fact, from the very bottom here all the way up, it was bullish. So it's really good in giving us an idea of what the possible trend could be. And why is this important? Well, I've been in the Forex and CFD industry since 2009, and I actually started trading in 2006 myself. And there has been lots of reports and data since then that the typical retail trader, when the market is going upwards, they will try to go short instead of buying. And when the market is dropping sharply, a lot of retail traders will try to buy it because they think the price is gonna bounce instead of just being short. And this is what it can help you with, as you can clearly see here. Now, there are times when the sentiment index is less good, and that is when the market is trading sideways. So when the market is trading sideways, as you can see here in gold, then it will flip from being bullish to being bearish to being bullish to being bearish. Now, it's not a technical indicator, okay? It is a sentiment index. What else? If you wanted to look at other things, for example, let's take a look here at something like EURUSD, then you would just press here and we can see. And this is a 30-minute chart. Let's put this on a 4-hour, and we can look at this example here, that this is from 2025, and most of the time we're bearish. And in fact, we were bearish quite a lot on the way down here, although it's not visible. And then we can see how the index turned bullish, spent most of the time bullish here, then slightly bearish, and then bullish, and then most of the time bullish, and now a bit sort of shifting, because again the market doesn't know exactly if it's bullish or bearish. Is it a holy grail? Is it going to solve all your problems? No, it won't, but it will realistically keep you out of trouble if you're looking at one of those very strong trends and you say to yourself, oh look, I want to short this. I would wait for this as a confirmation. You can also use that when you see, for example, imagine you see a bigger pattern and it suggests that the price can go substantially higher, then you can use this to gauge if that is a valid breakout or not. So those are the two different ways you can use this. Now, we also have something called the news indicator. And the news indicator is a unique tool for us here at Trading Bull. And each time the team publishes an update, we will plot that directly on the chart. The reason for that is if you are looking to conduct a bit more research and you don't want to go on ChatGPT, you don't want to go on Google and find all the articles to try to understand what happened in the past, then this is very helpful. So for example, in the case of EURUSD, we can see here that we had a very sharp push here from around 113.87 all the way up towards 115.71. And this was in the beginning of the month, so 15 days ago. Now, I don't actually remember what happened that day. So what actually did happen that day? Well, we can click on these. We can get, all right, black and white here. US non-farm payrolls, the actual outcome was 73K versus 106K projected. Super easy. Now it makes it super clear. And then you can click on more. Okay, so we talk about the euro here specifically. And if you're using this in an MT4 and MT5, you can usually just press on click for more, and the actual article will load. On the web version like this one, it's not always loading. But you get an idea just from looking at the title what is happening with the price. And this is something that is unique to Trading Bull because we're using our own article, our own data, to give users a simple way of understanding the markets and trying to make sense of it.